What is up, guys? Right behind me is a Bentley Bentayga S, and I'm going to show you what it's like to drive a Bentley. Specifically, this Bentley. This is the S, which is a slightly cooler version of a normal Bentayga. So to start it, make sure the key's in the car, foot on the brake, push this button right here. So first of all, this car is extremely quiet being a Bentley. I'm actually going about 75 miles an hour right now, and I can pretty much whisper. My other favorite part is that it's super comfortable. So there's a speed bump right here, and we're gonna go over it. Ready? That was 10 miles an hour over a speed bump. But once you switch into sport mode, so if you've ever wondered what the big difference is between Rolls-Royce and Bentley, Bentley is way sportier. Mercedes is no stranger to ambient lighting, but this new multicolor setting is pretty incredible. But if that's not your style, you can always change it to just a monochrome setting. This is hands down one of my favorite parts. Whenever you turn on the audio, this happens. But the ambient lighting does something even crazier. Whenever I turn down the temp, a blue dot will shoot across the car. And if I go up in temperature, it'll do the same thing. And if I go back and forth, it's like a game. But if you really need some relaxed time, just hit balance.
Welcome to 10 Minutes of Balance. In 9 offers, you will be familiarized with how to remain present while driving or when going about day-to-day business.
I'm going to show you how the Mammoth 1000 is the most powerful pickup truck in the world. And that's because Hennessy took the Ram TRX and decided to give it, say it with me, more power, baby! More power, baby! With the upgraded 6.2-liter supercharged V8 making over 1,000 horsepower. You also get a custom front bumper with LED lights, these 37-inch tires, and electronic fold-out steps. On the inside, it's a Ram TRX, so you get the 12-inch touchscreen, Hennessy embroidered on the headrest, and only 200 of these will be built.
You guys join us on the side of the road where someone hit the side of our Wagoneer, our car that we were testing, and then ran away. Can you believe that? Crazy, right? Hit and run. Hit and run. Gray Tacoma here in Colorado. We were testing this car this week. It's amazing. I'll give you a quick tour. Super nice $90,000 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. You can see beautiful leather massaging seats, the Macintosh sound system, all really, really sweet. It's got the second row in here with the chair, with the screen, all nice. But unfortunately, someone crashed into us and just ran away. We were just driving along and he couldn't stop in the right lane and bam, slid right into the side of us. This is the Rivian R1T. It's a fully electric pickup truck and I'm gonna show you around it. First off, let me show you how you charge it. There's a little capacitive button here and watch this. Woo! CCS charging port, 200 kilowatt DC fast charging, by the way, and should charge it up pretty quickly. Under the hood, take a look at this power front hood. Look at how huge this front trunk is, and there's even an underfloor area where you can put charging cables and things like that. Super sick, gotta love that. This is called the gear tunnel. You can actually stand on this, but look, you can put long objects right through there. You can even option a kitchen that pulls out so you can cook for your buddies out on the trail. Super sweet. This is a pickup truck, so we have to talk storage. 4.5-foot bed, so you can actually bring some things with you, but keep in mind, it's not like a full-size F-150 truck. We'll review that in the future. Of course, the F-150 battery electric. Also, take a look at this. Tons of mounting points all around the vehicle, so you can put cross rails. You can have like 9 sets of skis on this thing between the roof and back here. Pretty sweet. Inside, look at how cool it is in here. There's also a ton of driving modes. I can change how high the car is, all the way up to 15 inches of ground clearance. Totally insane. I can even lower it all the way down for a sport mode.
What is up, guys? So tonight I have the Audi RS7, and I'm going to show you all the coolest things about it at night. Okay, so whenever you unlock the car at night, it does this really cool animation. But the animation in the back looks the coolest. Whenever you walk up to the RS7 and open the door, it has this really cool Audi Sport badge on the ground, and your door sill lights up. The ambient lighting in here is also insane. If you're trying to buckle your seatbelt at night, it illuminates, that way you can always see where it is. So you have a head-up display that shows you your revs, speed, and other things like that. And then this RS screen is the coolest thing I've ever seen. What is up, guys? Right behind me is the Bentley Bentayga S, and I'm gonna show you why this is beauty and a beast. So the S is gonna take a normal Bentayga and make it cooler. Anything that was chrome is now black, and you have these 22-inch wheels that are specific to the S. So your entire grille's gonna be blacked out, but my favorite part are the headlights look like chandeliers on the inside. Inside you have this gorgeous imperial blue leather adjustable headrest, this cool aluminum trim with an S badge, more imperial blue leather, this touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, ventilated, heated, and massage seats, wireless charging pad, you have this massive panoramic roof, and a $9,000 sound system. My favorite part is this. I have this tablet that I can use to control my radio, media, climate control, heated and ventilated seats, and I can even open and close the blinds. This is a twin turbo 4-liter V8. It's gonna make 542 horsepower and it sounds incredible. And because it's all-wheel drive, it's pretty fast. I'm gonna show you how this Genesis GV80 is an SUV that understands luxury and family. Starting with the looks, you get this crisp front grille, dual LED headlights, dual LED turn signal, and these 22-inch wheels. And what's really cool is the fact that you can pull this car out of parking spots just by using a button on the remote. You can use the same feature to help you parallel park while you're outside of the car, and if you're worried about it hitting you, it won't, because family. In the back, you get these heated and cooled Napa leather seats, which are power controlled. You get this nice little mirror right here, and to mess with the person in the front, you can use these two buttons to control their seat. But the people in the front seat have the most control, because with just a tap of a button, this is what happens to the back seats. But all jokes aside, the interior quality is impressive with these Napa leather seats, leather on the dash, real wood on the center console, a glass gear selector, a ventilated wireless phone charger which cools your phone while it's charging, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and my favorite part is this 3D gauge cluster, which looks amazing, and you have to check it out in person. Okay, so check this out. This is the moonroof on the Porsche Taycan GTS, and it does something really cool. If I push this button, and if I drag this all the way back, this happens. But you also have a dimming 1 and dimming 2 option, and here's what that looks like. And fully closed. This looks confusing, but I promise it's not. Okay, so you have your 2 high, 4 high, and then 4 low. 2 high is for everyday driving. So if I'm cruising around town, if I'm just doing whatever and I want to save gas, you're going to be in 2 high. But let's say you're driving along and you see maybe some mud, some snow, maybe deep water, or anything that seems a little bit concerning in terms of you driving through. So then what you would do is you would just grab this while you're driving and just pull it back. What that's going to do is make all 4 wheels spin. That way you have traction at all 4 corners. Then there's 4 low. Most people will never use 4 low unless you're off-roading or doing something crazy where you require a lot of low-end torque. So if you were rock crawling, for example, you would use this. Now to do it, you have to be in neutral, and then I can push that over and up. Then I throw it back into drive, and you have this terrain management. That way you can choose what kind of terrain you're on.